the caller. I was the only one who couldn't. I was the only one. I was left out of the conversation that I started. So, hello.
Anyone there?
I want to introduce you to a gentleman. I met this guy for the first time. It was late last year. We're getting to be good friends. This guy has the answers. This is Mark Legere. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
You're not just a chiropractor. You are kind of the chiropractor. You work with a lot of professional sports teams. Mm-hmm. You're in a unique position where very seldom does anybody just walk in your office to go, "You're a good man. I came in to say hi."
Yeah, right. I feel kind of used a little bit that way, but that's kind of why I went to school, right?
People come to you when they are in chronic pain.
Chronic pain, and it's kind of gotten to the point where they're like, all right, it's affected my life enough. I got to do something about
tired.
it now.
Yep. And anyone who has chronic pain, this is the most amazing thing. The science of pain has dramatically changed in the last year. This is an FDA-cleared medical device called Quell. And we've heard lots of talk about some of these electronic units that are out there, et cetera.
Yeah, the wearable devices.
This you wear on your calf.
Right.
My problem isn't my calf. My problem is my lower back. For my father, it's his shoulder.
Right.
For other people, it could be the elbow. It could be your wrist. Yet, this is the superhighway to pain relief on our body.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, it's the superhighway. What happens, Dan, is there's right behind here on the actual device or on your leg, you have a cluster of sensory nerves that is a great access point to get into the central nervous system.
And all of us have that, right?
All of us have it. We have it on both of our legs.
Even if you're short, even if you're tall, it doesn't matter.
Even if you're short, even if you're tall.
And you looked at me when you said short. That's okay. I looked at you when I said tall.
Well, it's all
Keep
right.
going. Okay.
So the nice thing is with all of those points that you talked about, they all share one thing in common, and that's the central nervous system.
Okay.
So if it's a pain in my leg, it gets into the central nervous system. If I have pain coming into my shoulder, central nervous system. Wherever you have pain in the body, it has to come from somewhere or be recognized. And if it's recognized in the central nervous system, if you can affect or trigger the body's natural pain relievers or pain helpers, the brain will actually turn on and will actually help those different areas in your body.
We've got a little bit of videotape that kind of helps to explain it.
Right.
But it's not like taking medication.
Nope.
It's not another drug to numb you when you're in pain, and it works.
It works. It creates like a high frequency signal. It's described, to me, it feels like a little bit of a tingling sensation. And again, that goes into the central nervous system and it triggers the body's natural pain blockers. And one of the things I really like about this, and when I have patients who come to my office and they're not sure of what to do, what dosage of medication do I take?
Yes.
What am I supposed to do? This is called precision medicine because it's different for every user. It's different from me, Dan, as it is from you.
Yep.
It is from my mom, it is for my wife. It's all different and it's calibrated. Each person who puts this on calibrates it for them.
Okay, little quick backstory. I've had back problems most of my adult life and recently re-injured myself. And if I had been an athlete, it would have been career ending.
Yep.
Thank God I'm not an athlete. It ended nothing, okay? But it was excruciating. And it was all I could think about. And it literally, I would wake up thinking about it, think about it throughout the day. It has been less than a month. I'm on my feet. I'm not going to say I'm cured, but I'm on my feet.
Well, Dan,
and the thing is amazing. We offer, now by the way, we offer normally a 30-day money-back guarantee, and Mark said, let's double it. Let's make it 60 days. We want you to be comfortable. If pain is what you think about most often, you deserve the opportunity to put yourself in a position where you can forget about that pain for a while.
Before you found the Quell device, Dan, what did you do to help the pain in your body?
All I could do at that point was either try to lay down or to medicate. And I'm not a fan of big medications.
Right.
First of all, the painkillers that they gave me, I know you would like to see me on the air, but it would be my last day on the air.
It'd be short-lived.
Yes, it would be the end of a beautiful career.
Long and illustrious.
I am amazed at how simple the concept is, and yet it took us hundreds of years of medical technology to get to the point where we've come this far.
Right.
And you give us everything, everything.
One-stop shop for everything. And another thing is, as nice as it's simple. It's a press of a button, right? It's not that complicated. But that one press can actually help kind of get your life back and give you back some of those things that are taken away from you when you have chronic pain. And that could be playing with the kids, cooking, doing different sports. And it's comfortable to wear. You don't even realize that you're wearing it after a while.
You can wear it under a pair of pants.
Well,
okay.
There it is.
Well, you've got good looking socks. I'm not showing mine.
Nice gams, right? But I want to show you actually, if we can go over to Colleen here and actually show you on her.
Hi, Colleen. Good morning.
Hi,
and so Colleen has it on, and so the sleeve is very adjustable and it's very breathable. You can see I can pull it out.
It's not like a rubber band. It doesn't choke you.
No, it's very soft. It's kind of plush. And again, Dan, here's that area where you have that cluster of nerves. And so when you press this button, the unit turns on, and it triggers those pain receptors that come here. And then what happens? That access to the central nervous system, Dan, comes up the leg, comes up into the back, and then it comes up in through here.
And again, it is kind of like a super highway. It's the shortest distance between point A to point B.
That's right. And so let's think about it. So we're in the central nervous system. So if Colleen was having pain in her back, well, it's affected through there.
Yep.
If it comes up a little bit higher and she was having pain coming into her shoulders, that's also going to be affected. So just by starting down here, you follow this path up, and then it affects things like shoulder pain, neck pain, come back down into the hip pain, actually into the knee and into the foot.
It turns out, this guy's a doctor, but it turns out that song we sang as a kid, the leg bone connected to the, it worked.
It works because it's so true.
And
it's so true.
Just try this. If you have been in chronic pain, if you have been uncomfortable, I can tell you from experience, this can make a huge difference in your life. Yeah. Try it. It is an amazing piece of equipment. Thank you.
Thanks,
for
Dan.
everything you do. Dr. Mark, thank you. Incredible. $249 is our price tag. And by the way, you're going to find that to be extremely reasonable compared to market price.